iHeartRadio Broadway, driven by Mercedes-Benz. The best or nothing.
Well, I'd been hoping to do this play for a long time. I mean, almost from the moment I read it in the 70s and heard about it, I thought, oh, it's my language. It's my people.
Yeah.
So, that was it.
Yeah, this is a dream role for me. I mean, a dream play, dream project. I'll say dream project simply because of all the pieces in it are of dream status. It's hard to avoid this play if you're coming up in the theater, if you go see theater, if you study theater. This is a big kahuna, and to be able to try it on at this level with these people is like the optimal circumstances to put it on. So I'm just a pig in shit right now. Can you say that on iHeartRadio?
You can totally say it on iHeartRadio.
So let me say it again. A pig in shit.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Pig in shit.
Same.
Yeah.
Same thing. Yeah, just grew up watching Mammoth stuff, movies and theater, and been a fan of the play and a fan of these guys, and just, yeah, I'm in.
They are such a generous group of actors, so committed and so passionate about this piece, and so excited to be back in the theater, because obviously they have all had great film, TV, and theater careers. So it's remarkable to be in a room. And when you put them together with material like this, my job is sometimes to just set the framework and get out of the way, because smart actors, are very detail oriented and know the truth in themselves and usually bring it ferociously. That's what these guys do. So it's a really exciting and experience to be in the room with them.
It's really interesting. Donnie and Teach are friends, co-conspirators, if you will. Donnie and Bobby are sort of father and son, and these dynamics kind of keep shifting throughout the course of the play. The loyalties and the connection and the allegiances sort of keep shifting almost, page by page. It's really, really brilliantly written in that way.
It's this highly functioning, dysfunctional family that isn't actually a family. And seeing how their hopes and dreams sort of align and tangle and misrepresent themselves constantly is sort of it's this voyeuristic thing to watch. You're watching this train wreck happen. It was always going to happen, and you get to rubberneck it for about, you stop. You're watching these knuckleheads just have at it, and you can't help but just stare at them because the language is so funny and so provocative, and that is the play. It's just watching these cars just crash into each other. It's a monster truck show.
It's really wonderful. Neil Pepe, our director, has said to us that the language is our friend. That it will support us. It's very much in the way that Shakespeare's language is. Shakespeare being a better writer than we'll ever be actors. I mean, this language that he has put down, if we lean into it and let it support us, it's absolutely magical.
My job is to bring together the language, the story, and the truth of the actors and unify them. And so with great actors, it's like bringing a piece of music together, but you want the humanity of the actors, you want the story to play, yet you want to embrace, to your point, the poetry and the rhythms. And when it all works together, it's buoyant, it's unexpected, it's electric, and it's that thing that only live theater can give you, which is three people on stage night to night playing off each other in high stakes circumstance that is both incredibly funny and quite unexpectedly moving and compassionate.
It is a piece of music. I mean, it's true. And I remember talking to Laurence initially, and he said the same thing. And Neil said it. And we are musical. All three of us, in our own way, are musical people. And it lends itself to. It's also very dramatic and very comedic. Yeah.
It's been relevant. There's a reason for why people keep doing it. Aside from the fun stuff, which is actors want to do it, it's a fun thing to watch. Those are the sort of peripheral things that entice us. There's a lot of stuff at its core that seems to manifest itself in different ways given the current climate and politics in the world and current events. And these guys have this kind of Machiavellian outlook on. Excuse me. Sorry,
Nice.
it was the chili. This sort of Machiavellian outlook on life and business and loyalty, and there's friends, but then there's stepping on them to make sure you can get ahead, and this is a mentality that I think people these days might not be that all too unfamiliar with, and so kind of exploring their mentality and their rationale behind these kind of scary mantras is an interesting thing to explore, and I think it'd be hard to disassociate their discourse with the discourse of things you might see on the news.
iHeartRadio Broadway, driven by Mercedes-Benz. The best or nothing.